You need to know how to wire a boutonniere and assemble it together? Stick with me, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Hi, I'm Darlene Rupke. I'm from Petal Academy and I'm here to help you with flowers to make them joyful and easy. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble a boutonniere so that it's really simple to put together. So I've gone ahead and I've wired and taped some product here. I've got a couple of stems of beautiful lisianthus and a couple of stems of button mums that I'm using today. I've also gathered a little bit of greenery. I've got some Nadina, and I'm going to quickly show you how to wire an Israeli ruscus leaf as well. So I have a video that I put together of these wiring techniques, and you can catch that. I'll put in the description down below. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to add a wire to our Israeli ruscus leaf here. So I've got an Israeli ruscus leaf, and these are beautiful to add to the edges of your boutonnieres and corsages, just as a nice little highlight to hide the mechanics. I'm going to take a 22 gauge wire and I'm just going to make a little stitch in the back of the leaf. I'm just pushing it through the leaf, and I'm going through the leaf so that I've hooked right through the spine just a little bit. I'm going to pull that through. I'm leaving a quarter on one side, 3/4 on the next, and I'm pulling this down so that it meets up with the bottom of the leaf. I'm going to squeeze them together. I'm going to take the long wire and rotate it around the bottom of the stem so it catches it all together. Then I'm just going to take my corsage tape, which is waxy on the inside and smooth on the outside, and I'm giving it a nice taut pull as I rotate that down around the stem. You can see that it's nice and clean there. So let's go ahead and put this boutonniere together. So I'm going to use the lisianthus as my main focal flower, and I'm going to go ahead and add the bud of the lisianthus just a little bit higher up to the back of the lisianthus. I take the wires and I twist them together, similar as you would assemble a bouquet when you're assembling the stems. You're just kind of rotating all the wires in the same direction. I'm taking a little bit of Nadina and I'm adding that up to the back of my lisianthus. And I'm going to take a little bit of corsage tape, boutonniere tape, and I'm just adding that around the bottom, holding the greenery and rotating through so that I've got that nice and clean finish at the back there, you can see. So boutonnieres are definitely a little bit tinier than corsages, so you don't want to make this too heavy. The simpler, the better. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of little mums. Again, you can see my wires here off to the sides. I'm just going to rotate those down. And I'm going to finish this off by taking my Israeli ruscus leaf. I love when we wire these because you can bend them in different directions, which really helps hide the mechanics nicely. So I'm going to tuck that underneath my mum, just so that it comes and it lines up just underneath here. So it adds a nice little highlight at the bottom. Ivy leaves work really well for this method as well. And then I'm taking that wire and I'm going to give it a little rotation. So that just makes a nice little highlight there at the bottom of my boutonniere. I'm going to take my corsage tape again and wrap it around the bottom of all of my mechanics and get that nicely finished off. And then I'm going to take my wire cutters and give this a trim, just like so, just like that. So I've got that all ready to go. If this leaf looks a little too large, you can go ahead and trim it down with the scissors. I've done this many times just to kind of get it to scale a little bit better. But altogether, that is your boutonniere. I'm also going to show you really quickly. You just want to take a couple of boutonniere pins, grabbing them from my toolkit here. Typically, corsage pins are pearl pins, so you can see that I've put a couple into my pin-on corsage here of pearl, and our boutonnieres are in black. And generally, when we ship them out or have them ready for pickup, if you're a florist, I generally put 2 pins in for boutonnieres and 2 pins in for corsages. So there is our beautiful set of a corsage and boutonniere. I hope these help you assemble some beautiful things and make it easy for you to try floral design and level up your skills. Thanks so much for watching today. I encourage you to subscribe down below. We drop tips every week, and you can follow us on Petal Academy for more information about our classes. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one.